What's the most extreme way a hobby has taken over someone's life? We've been together for a couple of years, and for that whole time, I've had to accept that he's completely obsessed with something else. Rugby. It's without a doubt his biggest passion, and honestly, he cares about it more than he does me. Every Saturday is dedicated to rugby. The first thing he does when he gets up is put on a game, then he goes to play a game with his team, and later that night he watches another game, and then he stays up watching replays until he goes to sleep. He's at practice for 2 evenings each week, and then he spends 2 more evenings coaching other teams. Anything else that comes up is less important than rugby. If he needs to play, he'll take time off from his job, he will cancel our plans, and he's even skipped out on important events. My parents had a fundraiser once after a fire destroyed their house, and he only came because his game got called off. He's constantly complaining about not having enough money, but somehow he can always afford things related to rugby. Sometimes it's a struggle to pay our rent, but he always has money to get new shoes for playing. And then, of course, there are the injuries. I can't even remember how many times I've had to take him to the emergency room or meet him there because of some injury. A cut on his lip, a dislocated shoulder, almost losing an eye, the list goes on. It's tiring to have my life so dependent on rugby, so I've told him he needs to stop playing the sport. I told him he can still coach if he wants to, but all the time and danger that comes with actually playing is just too much for me to deal with right now. He basically accused me of being an obsessive maniac trying to deprive him of what he loves most. I understand his passion for it, but honestly, it's ruining our connection and consuming my existence as well. It feels like I'm being forced to choose between me and rugby, although I already know what his decision will be.